We are live. Good evening, good afternoon, depending on where you are. Rock Laws, good afternoon. Rock Laws in the USA. How is Indiana today, Mr. Rock? Thank you for being here before me. Who else have we got? We've got Fladham. We've got Fladham. We've got Adam, aka Flymo. How are you, mate? Jake's in as well. Clyde Bridge is in. Hello to you all. We got Cameron Lee returning as well. Afternoon, Cameron. Hello there, Travis Stubbs. How do you, sir? Yes, all good. Thanks for asking, Greg. Hope you are too, mate. Guessing you finished late tonight. You talk. Is that for me, that Jake? I've only just started, mate. Anything special today? I don't know, Cameron. I've literally just done what I done last week and said, right, I'm coming out on Tuesday night. And here I am. Good afternoon, Ralph. How are you, my friend? Thanks for coming. So we've got South Africa, USA joining. And we got Leslie. Hello, Leslie. How are you, mate? Well, there you go, Ralph. You've been in literally 10 seconds and there's one for you already. Oh no, sorry, that's Vern, isn't it? Vern who's the 350, yours the 66. Do apologise. Ralph is the 66. We've got the Shortbread Express. I see you've changed your name, Andrew. How are you, mate? Thanks for coming. So, I've just been saying about the 66s. It sounds like we've probably got a Class 66 at Winsford. According to Flymo, we've got the carless car train coming through. Yes, it was. It was Amy, wasn't it, last week on the carless car train? How do, Dan? Thanks for coming. Dan says it looks a bit dark. It's a bit gloomy overhead. Anybody else been hit by YouTube messing around with uploads? No, I've not. Not uploaded anything, to be fair, for about a week now. First Light Live, says Jake. Yeah, we're not going to have much of it though, are we? What are we on now? R5? Yeah, it'll be dark soon. Robbie says, you still on a high five after Liverpool won the cup on Sunday? I certainly am. I think it's in the manner in which we won it that's more special. The first Speedolino of the night. Sparking into the distance. Spray from the overheads as well. We've got Mr. JC, aka Barnabas Junction. Hello to you, mate. How are you? Dan says we've got 60.095 on the Drax today. Good stuff. Well, we've got off to a flyer of a start tonight. We've got 5 minutes, just over 5 minutes in, and we've got 24 people in. That's a quick start. So thank you for jumping in straight away, guys. Do appreciate it. Arthur Humphreys. Good evening, Arthur. How are you? I'm on till 8:30, and you don't need to do anything. Do nothing at all. Do not touch your phones, computers, or anything, because I've set up a follow-on thingy, my bob. And it's going to go straight to RGJ Trains. Probably 7 or 8. 20:30 is my sign-off time. Ready for Rob and Grace to take the wheel. And there we go. We've got Mr. Shortbread Express straight away with a dono as well. Thank you for that, Andrew. I do appreciate that as always. £2 towards some more shortbread. Andrew is definitely keeping me in shortbreads. I can't, Dan. I've set up that follow-on thing for 8:30, so I have to end it at 8:30. You come do a live stream at Crew for us all one day. I've had an idea about Crew. Yeah, I'm thinking of something for Crew. I'm not decided anything yet. Finn Rails. Good afternoon to you, Finn. Thanks for coming. How are you, my friend? The Baldwin Scotsman. Look who's back. Back again. Scotty's back. Yes, I'm here till 8:30, guys. How are you, Scotty? Thanks for coming. You said you'd be back. Jake is doing Crew live and vids when he's down. How famous am I in Crew? Says the Shortbread Express. Yeah, I'm all good, Baldwin Scotsman. Thanks for asking, Paul. Glad you are too. We've got the Grim Reaper. Hello, Craig. AKA New Durham Junction Model Railway. Oh, the Grim Reaper. Yes, my Grim impersonation was definitely nowhere near as good as yours, Craig. I was, turtle's head moment when I watched that video the other day. I did not know what to expect, Craig. We got the Scotch egg joining as well. Afternoon, my friend. Thanks for coming. Adam says to Craig, nice to see the Lego. Have you finished your Titanic, Craig? Or is this another one that we've got at Grim Towers? Jake's going to be heading out in about 5 minutes. Is it a football night, Jake? Sir Nigel Gresley's doing a steam tour this Saturday. Nigel was supposed to be out today. It was supposed to be doing a loaded test. Chester to Crewe to Chester or something like that, but it got cancelled. I was going to go and get it, but it got cancelled. Grim Reaper, Mr. Grim Reaper. Did you get that link I sent you? About the 37 movement from the National Railway Museum to Shildon today. I think it was two 37s and then two something else. I can't remember now. It was a little convoy anyway. He's been at work all day. Oh, I bet you were wounded, weren't you, Craig, when you saw that? No, Shildon. Jake says the Jags are out. The Jagless Jags is that. We've got 30 people and 16 thumbs up. Don't forget it is free to press the like button. Absolutely free. Does a lot for me. So I do appreciate it if you could do that for me, please. Pretty please. Leslie says it was snowing on Friday. That lights in the distance, I can see a flicker. Did you see a recent picture of HSE stored in the siding in a dock? No, I didn't. Guessing you did though. So Cameron knows about the movement I was on about today. From the National Railway Museum. I put a picture up on Flying Vixen's Discord server. Yes, I am a part of that disco thing. Oh, it's one of them new apps that you open and you think, what the shish kebab is this? If I remember, I'll have a look. Jag's moving slowly. That would indicate Pendo Pass, probably. Or it could mean Amy's behind the wheel and she's making us wait again. Oh, big news, big news! Anybody want a caravan? Yes, please. Yes, please. I need to drop you a message at some point for Amy. Fire away. I am on the Face, the Twit, the Insta. Want to check me out and send me a message? Oh, I'm also on that disco thing as well. I was a train driver, I'd love to drive the 47. Imagine that. Yeah, nice. Irish 66 fan. Good afternoon to you. Thank you for coming. How are you? Hi driver, I've just been working on a call of 66 transfers. Got one side done, one done, one to go. Nice shiny new one at Anfield. There certainly is. There's also a number 10 gone up on the Champions wall. But as we know, Jason, this year it is not a major trophy anymore. Quarter to 6. Is this an early stopper? I do believe it is. Bush cam activated. We can only dream, eh, Jace? We can only dream. Hello, Vern. Just in time. Look at this. I will turn it around in a minute, Vern, when I know that there's no people walking around. Which there is, so you have to bear with me, Vern. Pendo in the opposite direction, you may hear it. You definitely won't see it. Actually, scrap that. There you go. You did see it. Bush cam deactivated. You will have to bear with me. I do apologise if I miss any messages. They are coming through thick and fast. So I do appreciate everybody sending messages through, chatting away. But I do apologise if I've missed anyone or anything that's been said. We have got 38 people in, which is awesome. Awesome for so early on. Trevor, are you in Brian's group? Not sure. I'm in quite a few. Is that fresh Ballows? It's been there for over 18 months, maybe longer. Jack says the Jags are about to hit. There we go, first freight of the night. 66 with the carless car train. I believe this loco is owned by Eastern Railway Services, Trevor. Cameron wants me to attempt to zoom, so I am on the iPhone. So I have to do it with my fingers. I can't do it with a button out. And it's not that great. Try a bit more. So as it lands, I will zoom out. Here it is. See if I can land the zoom properly here. Yes, it was a red shed. Nice little tones there. Thank you for that. Definitely the Carlos car train. When it comes through the other way tomorrow, it'll be mainly Jags and mainly Land Rovers and Jags, should I say. That was the Ukraine one, wasn't it? I'm sure I saw the Ukrainian flag on it. Slava Ukraini. Carlisle to Chirk. GB Rail Freight is at Warrington. Thank you for that. Are you getting one of those cars off that train? Yeah, mate. Hopefully one will fall off the back for me. Cameron, back in a while. See you in a bit. Yes, no problemo, Cameron. See you in a bit. Nothing heading north at the minute, says Jake. We do have something heading south. Is this the southbound stopper? Certainly is. Vern, you're being spoilt. Slip the engineer. Well, it's funny you should say that. I actually know a driver that drives one of those trains. Dan saw his first ever last 90 last Saturday. Where did you see that, Dan? Remember a loco hold stock done at Liverpool, Birmingham, was in the late 1987. Thanks for that, Rob. Irish 60's got that one. Go for it, Trevor. Slip some money in an envelope. I think that 370's got a flat tyre. Certainly making a bit of a thumping sound as it was going along. Sorry, Vern, I accidentally deleted your message. Oh, bad moderation. Yes, Dan's got trigger finger. Thump, 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 thump. Someone tied a neck tyre in Liverpool. Yes, it's flat, but it's only flat at the bottom, though. It's only flat at the bottom. And as I say that, Vince says it as well. I pressed out to scroll, but deleted it. Damn you, iPhone. I've done that before. Wasn't deleting a message, it was actually blocking someone. It took me about 3 weeks to figure out how to unblock them. I'm sure it was Digger Evans. Can't remember now, it was a while ago. Yeah, actually, yeah. Trigger finger, fat fingers. $35 people in, 22 thumbs up, £2 donation from the Shortbread Express as well. Thank you everybody for your support so far, as always. When did you see a train with a puncture? That one's just gone through. That one there. You get down to Hertford now, Rob, you'll see the driver, he'll have the jack out and he'll be putting a spare wheel on it. Samuel Smith, good evening to you. Thank you for coming, Samuel. How are you? Don't forget, I am on till 8:30 this evening, where my stream will automatically, without you having to even press a button, will take you straight to RGJ Trains, who go live at 8:30. Samuel Smith's having a disaster. Game crashed on YouTube, crashed on both my streams. Other than that, I'm doing well. Irish 60 fan says 9 p.m. I've got 8:30 as their start time. Unless they've changed it. Since you can't stream it, can you try and make a short? Well, I will be here, won't I? See how much battery I've got left at the end of it, Dan. 3 hours is a long time for my iPhone to play ball, so we'll see what happens. It is fully charged though. Thomas, good evening to you, Thomas. How are you? Thanks for coming. You can't beat a bit of jazziness from Trev Boy. Getting dark now, it certainly is, Rob. Looked out the window before I left Trev Towers to come here for this. Looked up at the sky and I thought, you know what, it's either going to rain or go dark before the morning. Shortbread Express is thinking about that one, I can tell. Did you bring the flask and samples? I didn't. I've got 2 bottles of water in my bag. Well, you've got Darren Pepperdine as well joining. Hello, Darren. How are you? Thanks for coming. You're summoning him. Who am I summoning? What I missed? Did I miss something there? Spotting essentials. Absolutely. No, you're absolutely right. The reason I didn't bring a big flask of tea is because I couldn't find my flask. So I had to go to plan B, which was 2 bottles of water. But I did remember to charge my phone, and I did remember to charge my gimbal. Summoning the shortbread. Darren had a good catch today, 37, 40, 31 and 57 convoy. Was that from the National Railway Museum? Power bank certainly does help, you're quite right. I had one of them as well until I ran it into the ground. Yeah, Darren, that was the 37 movement that I was on about to the Grim Reaper a little bit earlier on before. Saw that on Rail Advent. They were moving from York to Shildon. That's where I saw that the what do you call it? Sir Nigel was cancelled. Get there in the end. Hello, RGJ Trains. Speedolino. And we got Anthra. Hello, Anthra. How is France this afternoon, this evening rather? You're on the same time zone. It's because I'm being watched in USA and South Africa. Scotch egg, can't see much freight due. Might get some more, probably in an hour, maybe. If there's nothing due yet. Normally after 7 o'clock you'll get your 2 males, the Drax. You'll get the stinky ones or the stonky ones if your name's Dan. Cold but on vacation. Baldwin Scotsman is back just in time. Just in time for a slower Lino. Try to get some toast from them, give them your jazz. Vern is 6 hours behind, as is Rock Laws. Rock's just down the road from you, I think, in Indiana. Acton Bridge is watching Electra films from 1991. Lots of push and pulls on the West Coast Main Line. Flicker of lights in the distance. Is this another Speedo? More than likely is. It's coming at us pretty quick. Okay, it wasn't Speedo, it was a 350. Still can't get used to the 350s not making a stop. And also being formed of 4 cabbages, as the Shortbread Express has just said. Certainly was, wasn't it, Adam? Certainly was. That's why for a second I thought it was the Pendo. What's your favourite train? Asks the Baldwin Scotsman. Mine is a Class 55 Deltic. The Tannoy's working. They've not been on for a couple of weeks now. This seems to be quite a frequent thing here. Well, you get Tannoy's, then you don't, then they work on one platform, then they don't, and then they work on the wrong platform. And we're back to not working again. We've got Mav joining. Mav says, Twither. Hello, Mav. How are you? Thanks for coming. Signal's gone green, says Irish 60. Anthra's bunny is able to detect sickness. 37 Scotsman Malan, Sir Winston Churchill. I have Sir Winston Churchill in N style. Surviving Trevor working at the minute, has always been working on Shed Electrics today. Says Mav. Anthony's bunny is a baby bunny who turns 4 months on the 1st of March. Happy 4 months bunny birthday. And that's a good point, Adam. Yes, a nice little cute bunny just in time for Easter. Shortbread Express's birthday in about 2 weeks' time. He's going to be 35. Wrong. Jake thinks he's going to be 40. Wrong. Adam says freight seems to be held at the signals, maybe moving up now, I think. So we do have freight coming through. Somebody told me we didn't have any for an hour. What have we got coming through, Adam? I can see a flicker of lights now in the distance. Oh, there we go. You say approaching behind me. Was that before I turned round or after? One in the distance doesn't appear to... Oh, it's sparking. It's a Pendo. Has to be a Pendo if that's a 350 that's just gone through. Pendo then freights. Sparkalino. Arcing pantograph 2. Could you tell that from the video, could you? All I could see was sparks. Big blue flash. Running early and running fast tonight. Could be a good thing. Could get more in. Sugar Express says, did you catch my latest video? Quite a catch. I didn't, Andrew. I'm sorry to say. I haven't seen it. I will check it out though. Normally, you'd see a red shed pulling that. Not an EWS. The Grim Reaper is back. Michelle, good evening, Michelle. How are you? Thanks for coming. Michelle says we've got climate coming through. 7:15. So how are things, Michelle? Your son not coming through tonight? Did you show that back to him? Or should I say, did you play that back to him, rather? Irish 66 fan says 66004 is coming through Acton Bridge. Is it? Have you seen that? What time's that one due? Got 42 people in, 23 thumbs up, £2 donation from the shortbread. Great support tonight, guys. Really do appreciate it. Ah, okay. Fair enough. We've got the Vegetable Express coming through. New Durham Junction sharing his membership badge. Thank you for that, Craig. Ali Miller, good evening from Northampton. Good evening to you. Thanks for coming. How are you? It was nice to welcome new people in. And Adam, the Fly Molino, with the £5 dono. I do appreciate that, Adam. Thank you so much, mate. It really does help me out, getting out, doing what I'm doing. As does just being here. All the people joining, all the thumbs up, makes it all worthwhile. So Ali, how is Northampton this evening? It's currently currently, well, it's not dry, it's currently not raining, should I say. Here in Cheshire. Cold and uneventful in Northampton, thankfully. That's one way to describe it, Jake. Currently watching with a cuppa. Perfect. Good to know. Good to know, Ali. .556 degrees. That's to be precise. Is that a little bit unusual for Chicago? End of February? Jake's doing an Arnie impression. I'll be back. Anybody know if 805 is coming through? A little tip I found when I was spotting, watch the signals to know if trains are on the way up and down the upper branch. You're quite right. As still as they were. Leslie's going to be wrapping up warm, filming tomorrow. Tell you what this damp air is good for. Barbecuing. If, like me, you like doing a bit of barbecuing all year round, this is the perfect conditions for it. Damp, cold, not raining. That's when you want to barbecue. What are you cooking? Nothing. Instead, I'm stood on a platform. Waffling on. £46 people in, 26 thumbs up. £7 donations as well. We are smashing it tonight. Next is gonna be brisket. Good 10-hour low and slow session. Salt, pepper and garlic. Let the Weber kettle do its thing. It's never warm in the Citadel microclimate. Yummy, yummy. I'm coming over. Don't forget the salad. Salad? I'm feeding humans, not rabbits. Coleslaw. Maybe some mash. Pit beans. Lettuce and cucumbers, please, says Vern. All right, as a one-off, seems it's a special occasion. Glasgow Central to London coming up, and then another Pendo at Warrington. Thank you for that, Flymo. I'll even bring dessert. New York cheesecake. Gotta be, hasn't it, Vern? Gotta be. Yeah, cherries on it. Yeah, why not? Why not? Pickles for the burgers. Adam, pickles for the burgers. See, now, if I was doing a burger, then I would have salad on it. Steak and mushrooms. Irish66 says no to the cherries. How cold is it? Asks Robbie. It was 8 when I got out the car before. Scotch egg made a burger with Carolina Reaper chili on it. Only just about ate it. Last summer, a lad I worked with, his mother-in-law grew a load of devil tongue and Scotch bonnet chilies. Wow. I made a chili sweet corn soup with them. I made chili beef with them. Oh, wow. think the Carolina Reaper one, that's the genetically modified one, or genetically engineered chili, isn't it? It's been played around with to get that extreme heat. Hiccup with every bite. Lights behind me still haven't changed. Yes, they have. They're flashing now. Shortbread Express has got a bit of football news. Go ahead. News just in from the Shortbread Express. Yeah, I've got no issue whatsoever with people sharing links. Share and share away is what I say. So somebody can do a little bit of sharing for Irish 66. Appreciate it, please. Flymo, I had one Reaper rum at the weekend. Holy moly, it felt like a blow lamp in my mouth. Oh, what? Wow. You won't believe my team Clyde, bottom of Scottish League 2, won a 6-1 against Stenhousemuir, and they're top of the league. Wow. Well done to them. Acton Bridge Station, thanks very much for posting the link to my channel. You could have done that yourself, Rob. You are a moderator. Bully wee Clyde. Oh dear, it's time for Scottish lingo again. jalapenos, habanero chili dip, Edam cheese, medium rare burger. Oh yeah, oh, calamari wings as well, yes. Yeah, Craig knows what's going on. We've got Fab. Hello, Fab. Thank you for coming. My 3-year-old clicked on the miniature. Where is the train? We've got them intermittently coming through. There's one coming through in a minute. There's going to be one stopping in a minute, should I say. Six Nations. Yeah, I don't watch the rugby. I'm a rugby league person. Are you finding fewer freights these days? It's hit and miss. Sometimes you can have it where there's loads of them, and then other times not so many. We've had 2 so far tonight. We are expecting more. I was actually thinking then as well, before those messages just come through, that we've got to stop it because there's people on the platform, so I shall prepare. There we go, bush cam activated. You can see the lights in the distance as well. Haha, yes, Andrew. Shout out for the Samaritans. Double pendos. Jace has just confirmed it'll be 9 o'clock that they will start their stream. Yeah, they did say to me, 8:30, 9 o'clock, all depends on the mum. Enjoy Jason's videos on the APTs. Yes, I saw that as well. Some good footage there. Samuel says if we meet and we get a train approaching, let's do a jazzy moonwalk dance to get his attention. Moonwalk, eh? Drax is empty at Bank Key. Cold Scotland Dew. No, not tonight. Shortbread Express, not tonight. Bit of a headache coming on. bear with me while I get myself a drink. Just get myself a drink of water. I've got a bit of a headache coming on. Quite a few people on the platform waiting to get on this one. Good evening, Mayrin. Thanks for coming. How are you, my friend? Just in time for 2 stoppers. Hit that like button, subscribe, share. Yes, please. Thank you for that, Adam. Mayrin's doing good. Good to hear. Acton Bridge is on the main line, right between Crewe and Liverpool, in the heart of Cheshire. See the other one pulling up behind me. Nice weathering on the 350 there, says Irish 66. Stretching my legs, Rob. Footbridge shot. Drax is not far, says Jake. 21 degrees where Vern is. Record high for February in Chicago. Samuel Smith says we've got 60.095 passing through next 13 minutes early. We have Spark, you know. Is that right? Did I say that right? Apologise if I didn't. But hello to you. Spent a few hours at Acton Bridge on Saturday. It was excellent. .21 today, gonna be 1 degrees tomorrow. That's a big difference. Yeah, my name is Mark. Spoke to you in the past when I've been streaming. Awesome. Hello, Mark. Thank you for coming. Barnabas Junction's coming back. Thursday, 8:30. And there's the link from Flymo. Thank you for that. I will be... I'll be in bed. So apologies, Jason. I will not be able to attend. Big new content. The railway chat is back. Big new content. Who, Jason? Jason's big announcement. Is he making a big announcement? Is he on Thursday night? Oh, gutted. Drax is coming through now. About to pass the junction. Can't see anything yet. I will let you know as soon as I do. That was his big announcement. Oh, okay. I must have missed that then. Oh, obviously I did miss that. Are we clear behind? I can't see nothing at the moment behind. We've got flashing lights in front as well. It's always a good sign. Mark says biomass is just crossing the viaduct. Does anybody remember when Manchester had the longest station platform in Europe? I personally don't. Does that platform still exist? Obviously, it's not the longest one from what you just said, but it was. But is that platform still there? Platform 11, Victoria to Exchange. Nah. Tracks is being held. That was wondering why that wasn't moving. It's being held at River Junction. Thank you for that. Still can't see nothing behind me. Drax is well early. It's going to let London move through first. It sounds like you would have needed to put your hiking boots on to walk that platform. Flymo sharing the love again as Clyde Bridge Station's link rather. Baldwin Scotsman is going after the Drax. It's live this Thursday from 2030. I'm just playing back the announcement in the background, says Mav. Access Drax is due at 9:15 now. Flymo says we got mail held at Warrington. It's 36. Class 325 rather. Says Iris 66. Good evening, Mr. Rello. Just in time for Mail and Drax. You are indeed. Thanks for coming. How are you, mate? I can see a flicker of light from Hartford. Nothing behind me. We got lights coming around the bend. crossover. Yes, nice little crossover there. Male and Drax. Class 60. 095. Why DB stopping using the class 60s? Asks Scott Jag. For Mike 87. Felix Doe to Detton is now approaching Winsford. Thank you for that. Ooh, Mr. Ello says we've got double 90s due shortly as well. They've reached 20,000 engine hours, which is the point they need an overhaul. Good info, thank you for that. Baldwin Scotsman is taking it off. I'm going now. Hope you had fun. Bye. Yes, you take care, mate. Thanks for returning. Hope to speak to you again soon. DB stopped using them because it's gone. DB stopping using them as they have passed their useful life, and it's getting too expensive for DVD to keep them around, and they've sold off scrap for preservation on a heritage. Ooh. So slowly but surely the 60s are thinning out. Reliability of 84%. How do you calculate that? That's pretty impressive. They've put in a good shift. Does that mean we're going to start seeing more Class 66s? Birkenhead Transport Hub, good evening to you. Thanks for coming. How are you, mate? We've just had Mail and Drax crossover. Nearly a crossover. '66s have got a 98% reliability. That's awesome. That's awesome. I wonder how that's calculated. Is that like how many times they complete a journey without breaking down? Failure per mile is how it's calculated. There we go. We learn something new every day. They wouldn't be getting very far, would they, if they were breaking down 98 times out of 100 miles? But I know what you're saying. There's a Pendo that was due to come through here at 7:10, currently in Nuneaton. I'd say that's a little bit behind schedule. When EWS took over, they reckoned that there'd be at least a couple of 60s broken down out on the system every day. Wow. Got mail coming as well. We've got a crossover. Class 70. So what about them then? We don't see many of them anymore. Are they less reliable than the 60s? Jake says, see, so as I say that, Jake says that's the first time I've seen a 70. Not seen one for a couple of weeks, to be fair, Jake. Simon calls them the uglies. They used to work the bins until 22. Mr. Mello said it was meant to be 290s. That's been happening for quite a while. That it says we've got 290s come through and then a shed comes through. This time it was a 70. My head's getting worse. Anyone got any paracetamols on them? Here it is, right. Lights around the bend. Good evening, Brian. Thanks for coming. How are you? Apart from having a bit of a headache coming on, I'm all right, Brian. Hope you are too, mate. Can any of those mail trains run off the wire? I don't think they're bi-fuel. Sorry to provide you not well with meds. Not so handy on a railway platform, miles for me, I can't help. Ah, so they have a backup battery. F35 now paired near Hartford. Just looked it up, it's the bins, it's the stinky ones. Loaded bins, don't get too close. A little bit difficult from where I'm stood. Green lights behind me. Either 66570, 66518. Even for Runcorn earlier today. Thank you for that. 14 minutes early, says Flymo. Quite a few running a bit early tonight. Beth says, Trevor, I was watching one of your lives the other day and I room on the TV. Mrs. sat there for 15 minutes and decided and commented that it wasn't very exciting. Guessing she's not a subscriber. Have you seen 92 yet, Trevor? No, I haven't. Is that my eyes or is my phone wobbling? It is, isn't it? Look, I'm not even touching it. Do 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 do. Brian, thank you, Brian. Well, you love the stream that you do, Trevor. Not for everyone, is it? Boring if everybody liked the same thing. What the hell is going on with my tripod here? Stop it. Looks like it's pulled up. Trey fan since I was 15, 66 in a few days. Oh, happy early birthday, should I say, Brian? Bins maybe loop, yeah, I think there have been. Have been. Sorry. I've seen people having notebooks. Iris 66. I don't do that. I obviously don't need to. I've got you guys. Modern technology, eh? More than likely you get a pendo come through first when they're in the loop. MLM Warrior, good afternoon to you. Indiana checking in, says MLM Warrior. You are the second visitor from Indiana, USA tonight. We've also got Chicago in. I believe it's nice and warm in Chicago, MLM Warrior. 21 degrees. Ah, yes, I get what you're saying. 66, then you know what you're doing. Yes, makes sense. Makes sense. In Indiana, a little bit cooler, but still very nice. I'd take that any day. In 24 hours time, it'll be -6. Yeah, I believe so. You've got massive temperature difference tomorrow. Yeah, Vern was saying. Samuel Smith says Freightliner's coming in soon. Thank you for that. Is that 66 flashing? No, I think it's a second set of headlights just appearing. She just brought me in a coffee and commented, "You watching trains again?" Yes, he is. Good evening, Mrs. Mav. I'll have a coffee as well, please, and 2 paracetamols for my head. Thank you, Avanti. Sparks and zones, yes indeed. Burp, burp, beep, beep. Nintendo horn is kind of cute. Interesting. Interesting sound. If I was in a cab, I'd give you a burp, burp, beep, 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 burp. Thank you, Samuel. Are you going to Crewe, Trev? I will. I will at some point. I will at some point. I do need to move around a bit. We have a stupid late London now. You've all been early and now we've got a late one. Hello again, Rob. Oh, for that exhibition. No, I'm in work. Looks like 8:01 now for that to move. Wow, that's going to be sat there for a while. Right, everybody, I'm gonna take off. I'm not feeling too clever. Yeah, I've got a hood on. I've got a hood up, sorry. I've got my jacket on. It's just last half an hour, my head's just been banging and yeah, just not feeling too clever. So I do apologise. I was going to stay on for another 45 minutes or so. But yes, I am going to take off. So I'm just going to say thank you so much for your support. As always, thank you for being here. Really, really does mean the world to me that everyone keeps coming back every week, chatting away. Obviously, Adam, and the Shortbread Express. Thank you so much for your donations. I really do appreciate that. But yes, I'm gonna get home, get something warm inside me, some paracetamols, and hopefully I'll be feeling a little bit better, and I'll be in RGJ's stream a little bit later on. So until next week, I'm gonna love you and leave you. Do apologise. I'll see you all soon. Ta-da!